Veronica that I have grown from seed is absolutely incredible. It is taller than I am. There have been so many bees and friendly, good guests that have come because of this plant. I had no idea that Veronica had this type of potential to grow like this, but apparently it just loves our climate. The first time I've ever grown it, put it out at the right time, and it is doing its thing. It is going to be beautiful, I'm pretty sure, all summer. So I have this table down by the garden because this is the best way to get these bouquets done. Nothing fancy, and it's in the shade. That part is very important, to try to keep these flowers in the shade before somebody picks them up. So what I'm actually going to do is go through and lay out all of my flowers by category. I think I'm only going to have enough flowers to do a couple of bouquets. But I'm also going to make a vase for myself, because sometimes I get so busy with the farm stand and wanting everything to work out so good for that, that I forget to do something for myself. So I'm going to do all of those things. And I will also show you what I have that I am going to be working with today. Okay, so I don't have everything on the table, but I have lots of different colors of Status, which is going to act as a filler, not as a focal flower. I have a couple of sunflowers, not very many because some of them were passed, and then some of them are probably going to get to the point of picking sometime today or tomorrow, but I'm doing bouquets right now. I have a little bit of feverfew, again, for filler. I have some sweet peas, which I've got to be a little bit strategic with because they are kind of short. Have the Veronica. I have a few snapdragons available, which will be a focal. I have some zinnias and one marigold, which will be focals. I have some fluffy things. This larkspur is almost past, but I think there's just enough left of it that I can kind of pick through it and use things that are still good enough. These cosmos are absolutely adorable. They're the little cupcake ones that look like little cupcake wrappers. They're so cute. And then I also have some Luplurum in here that's too big to put on the table. That is just super gorgeous. Right now, super full. It's just going with its best life. And so I'm going to probably pop some of these in too. I'm hoping to be able to make one jar and then maybe like 2 bouquets is what I'm looking for. Right now, this time in July is a little bit of a lull in Vermont for flowers because it's starting to get too hot for those cold season flowers, but then like the sunflowers and the zinnias and the marigolds are only starting to come alive. So I don't have a ton of those, but the Status and the Veronica and the Cosmos are the things that last pretty much all season, and so those are going to be my main things for today. So I'm just going to take a few of each and kind of play around with it, and I'm going to wrap these bouquets. I'm going to try to make kind of a vibe out of the bouquet. So because I have these really bright snapdragons, I'm going to make this bouquet kind of bright. With some deep colors, and so it's going to look very cheery and fun, and that's going to be what I'm going to go for with this bouquet. Some people, when they make bouquets, they try to make all of them look the same, and you know what, to each their own, however you want to do it. But for me, I have so much of a variety of things that I think it would be pretty impossible for me to try to make everything look the same. So I go with the vibes, because everybody has a vibe. When they come and look for a bouquet, they have a vibe of their own that they're looking for. And so I am not at the point in bouquet making and floral arranging that I am counting every single stem and I have every single thing priced out. If you are really like super into bouquet making and that's a huge portion of your farm stand or whatever, there's a lot of people that, you know, they kind of have to do that. But I'm kind of at the point where I enjoy it. I like doing this, and I'm kind of just experimenting with what people like. And so I'm not going hog wild with all of my numbers and counting things. I just want to make things look good and aesthetic so that people will want to come back and see what I have. And it also could potentially draw people into looking at all of my baked goods, which is the big thing that I do for the farm stand, which is my baked goods. So I'm gonna call that one good. That's pretty full, to be real honest about it. It's probably a little bit too full, but it's pretty. So I'm gonna take it for what it is. We have some snapdragons, some sunflowers. If I were at around here, if I were at a farmer's market, I would be able to probably sell this for $20 to $25. Because I am not at a farmer's market, I just have a farm stand, and that's all there is to it. Then I'm selling these for $15. Is it worth my time and my trouble? you know, we're just not going to discuss that right now. Right now, we're just going to take it as it is, which is that I enjoy it. So you can take a rubber band and double wrap the bottom. I am actually going to take a string because this is what I have on hand, and tie a cute little knot in it. Like that. And then I'm going to pause for a moment and get these cut. I have cut this craft paper into a square and made 2 little mountain peaks at the top. I'm going to lay my bouquet in the middle of that, and I'm going to kind of push it down a little bit because I do need enough at the bottom to be able to put it in the water. I staple, so I'm going to staple here one time. I'm going to fold over and staple again right here so it stays really nice and secure. I'm going to push up just a tad, not too much so it tightens everything, but just so it protects it all and so that the wrap is not going to get wet inside of my tin. And there's one. All right, let's see how many more I can do. I'm going to do one more wrapped bouquet, and then I'm going to make my own thing and see how it goes. And I'll kind of probably add to my bouquet that's on the table throughout the week. This one I went for a little bit more of, tried to go for a little bit more of a whimsical feel. I have a couple of bright colors of flowers, but not very many. Most of them are very wavy and light colored. All right, so let's golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the